A large cruise ship carries up to 6,000 passengers and 2,000 crew. Every one of them eats 3 meals a day. Some eat 5. That is over 25,000 individual meals produced every single day on a moving vessel in the middle of the ocean. No resupply for days. No backup restaurant. No delivery. The operation running below deck makes it possible. A typical large cruise ship operates 12 to 14 separate restaurants and dining venues. A single 7-day voyage consumes approximately 20,000 kilograms of meat. 30,000 eggs are used per day on larger vessels. Over 10 tons of fresh fruit and vegetables are loaded before each departure. A 7-day voyage requires roughly 70,000 liters of beverages, water, juice, alcohol, and coffee combined. These figures represent the minimum viable load. Shortfalls at sea have no solution. Provisioning begins weeks before departure. Passenger manifests are analyzed for dietary requirements, allergies, and menu preferences from prior voyages. Orders are placed with multiple suppliers across multiple ports to distribute risk. Produce is timed to arrive at peak ripeness, calculated against the voyage schedule, not the loading date. Loading takes place in a narrow window, typically 6 to 8 hours, while passengers disembark and embark. A large cruise ship can take on over 500 individual supply deliveries in a single port call. Timing errors at this stage affect every meal served for the rest of the voyage. Below the passenger decks, a cruise ship contains multiple climate-controlled storage zones. Dry storage holds non-perishables at ambient temperature: grains, canned goods, dry pasta, sugar. Refrigerated zones are held at 1 to 4 degrees Celsius for dairy, fresh produce, and prepared items. Frozen storage operates at -18 degrees or lower for meat, seafood, and ice cream. Separate zones exist for fish, raw meat, cooked product, and dairy to prevent cross-contamination. Temperature logs are recorded continuously. Any deviation triggers an automatic alert. Total cold storage capacity on an Oasis-class vessel exceeds 1,500 cubic meters. The main galley on a large cruise ship covers over 1,500 square meters across multiple decks. It operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for the entire voyage. Separate stations handle breakfast, lunch, dinner, pastry, butchery, and crew meals simultaneously. Industrial combi ovens on large vessels can cook 600 portions in a single cycle. Blast chillers drop cooked food from 70 degrees to below 5 degrees in under 90 minutes, a food safety requirement. Waste is processed separately. Food waste is macerated on board and discharged according to maritime regulations. Water used in food preparation is drawn from the ship's desalination system, up to 1,000 tons of fresh water produced daily. Food moves from storage to galley to dining venue via a network of service corridors and dumbwaiters running the full length of the ship. On Oasis-class vessels, these service passages run over 300 meters end to end. Meal timing is coordinated across all venues to prevent simultaneous peak demand in the galley. Buffet stations are restocked on a rolling cycle, typically every 20 minutes during service periods. Allergen control requires all items to be tracked from storage through preparation to service. Kitchen staff on large vessels number between 400 and 600. Each works a defined station within a strict brigade structure. Shift patterns run around the clock in overlapping rotations to maintain continuous production. A cruise ship galley is not a large restaurant kitchen. It is a food manufacturing facility that operates continuously at sea. 25,000 meals per day. Zero margin for supply error. Zero access to outside assistance. Every system, provisioning, cold storage, kitchen layout, Logistics is designed around that single constraint. The food reaches the passenger because every step before it was calculated, not improvised. At sea, there is no fallback. The system has to work.